enjoyed. I did that for entertainment value alone. I noticed that there was something different that was happening that I didn't anticipate when people came out of the experience. And they were kind of like glossy-eyed and everything was possible. And I was like, wow, what is happening inside of this experience? I did hundreds and hundreds, thousands of simulations with people in a virtual world that felt real. So my perspective of reality actually changed. I saw people's expressions when they came out of the experience and they were kind of renewed. I was like, this is a huge opportunity to do way more than just entertain a person. We should be doing something that's meaningful. The nice thing about location-based virtual reality is we have the benefit of having whatever equipment we want to throw at this thing. We have very high-end computers that can handle these huge data sets and provide a level of detail that is not possible at home yet. You get to experience the very best of the best without having to pay for it. You know, I don't need to buy all of this equipment and all these scanners and all these things. I could just come in here and purchase a ticket and enjoy it all. When film was created, it was super expensive. And in fact, people thought it was gonna flop. They're like, nobody's gonna pay for this. I think it took 50 years before we came up with television. But in that time, we created content, we taught people what it was, why it was meaningful to them. Through this whole evolution of having people pay a ticket to go see these things and then creating stories and environments and things that were meaningful. Then when the television came out, they're like, yeah, I want that. That'd be amazing. I've been going to this place and getting this. I want it in my house now. I think that's been inherently the problem with virtual reality. Once we educate and we create experiences that are meaningful, that invoke emotion and memory, it's gonna skyrocket. It'll go out. And that has to happen in the same way. We can't skip that process. And when somebody takes the helmet off and you can see their eyes and that they just did something that they would never thought that would be possible for them, and you made that possible for them, there's no amount of money that compares to that feeling of seeing somebody enjoy that. It makes me feel so good when people say this is what VR is supposed to be. In the world of trying to create consumer level products that are cost effective and that people will purchase, that they're in a realm of obtainability for the average consumer, you have to eliminate a lot of the things that make virtual reality awesome, right? Like you can't see your feet. You get this like half body thing and a cartoon avatar. People want reality. They want to feel like they went and wingsuit base jump. They don't want to like kind of get there. And I think the closer and closer we get to reality, that's where you start getting those comments is like, this is what VR should be, because that's what you expect. You expect to feel it and smell it and be there and have that existence and be full present in VR. And until that happens, it's not really virtual reality. It's kind of like this washy version of it.
Count it out!
There we go!
This jump is action, and limitless is what happens. Like you become limitless. The flight portion of jump is amazing. It's fun. It's like, it's beautiful. It's like this euphoric moment where you're flying like a bird and you can look anywhere and you feel like an eagle. But the decision to actually jump is the moment. That's the moment that is the most pivotal thing for an individual, is taking a risk and taking 2 steps in the darkness and seeing if you have success. That's why we named the company Jump, because it's the decision to do it. I've had people ask me to push them off the edge. I'm like, absolutely not. You have to make the decision to jump. It's not a video game at this point. When it looks real, feels real, and you build a memory from it. It's not a video game anymore, it's just reality. These virtual realities are gonna become very real. What does an experience like this mean to a person? If I was to take you to the top of a mountain with 0 experience, throw a wingsuit on you and a parachute and like, you got this, and slap you on the back, and you jumped off of that mountain and flew successfully and pulled your parachute successfully and landed, that would be a meaningful moment in your life. Like you achieved something that was unbelievable. Our hardware roadmap brings this thing all the way down to the size of a home gym and the full mobility in the metaverse. So you're talking running, walking, climbing, flying, all of those things. And you can do that all from your home. But we get there through experiences like this, through location-based entertainment. What Jump is building is a data set on how people experience things. The software roadmap, the analytics, the data that we're collecting in order to make better decisions. Whatever spin-off company from us happens in the future, it'll be making decisions based off of data, not off of assumptions and what we think would be cool. It's because we've been doing it for years. What's the difference from doing it in reality versus virtual reality when it's touching all the senses? And I think that is one of the things is the jump will highlight is this shift from entertainment to meaningful experiences.